Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading for November 30th through December 6th of 2020. Before we get started, I just want to let my Patreon members know, please go to the Patreon channel and check out a video I did that says just for Patreon members. All right, so check that out. Cancer, I want to thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, all your comments. I read each and every one, try to reply to as many as I can, but I do read them all. So thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for all the big thumbs up. Those are so important to get those messages out. So thank you for that. If you have not yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. And don't forget to click that little bell. That bell not only notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video, but also when we go live. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. So, Cancer, with that being said, let's see what we have for the week. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy? Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for Cancer for November 30th through December 6th? What is the overall energy? Please show us clearly. What is the overall energy? Show us clearly, please. Divine Source Creator, what do we have for Cancer? Show us clearly, please. What is the overall energy for Cancer for this week? What is the overall energy? What does Cancer need to know? Divine Source Creator, show us clearly. What is, thank you. Wow. Guys, you've got patterns, okay? You've got patterns, and I really feel what the divine is saying is you're about to break some patterns, some unhealthy behaviors here. And I'm not just talking about, overeating, drinking too much, whatever. That's not really what I'm seeing here. Although for some of you, it could be. I feel like you're changing your patterns about how you're manifesting, how you're thinking, how you're changing your routine, right? I've said this before. I'm not the person who said it, but I say this, right? Because I have to remind myself also of this, that if we do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, well, that's the definition of insanity, right? So I feel like a lot of you are really starting to implement some different routines in your daily life, which brings you this 3, right? This 12, which reduces to a 3, which is the beginnings of manifestation. So, maybe journaling, maybe meditating, maybe going for a walk every morning. But I feel like you're changing things up. You're changing your patterns. You're changing the way you think, the patterns of how you think. You are really taking this very seriously because you know at this point, like, the same things I'm doing is not creating any new results. So I'm going to change my patterns so that I can create bigger and better things in my life. And I love that. It's so important that we do that. And believe me, I am a very habitual person, very habitual. So that is hard for me to change up my routine. But I know that I need to do that when I'm feeling stuck. So if you've been feeling stuck and you haven't been manifesting money or love or whatever you're trying to, I feel like you come to this realization, like, I've got to change my routine, right? I've got to change the patterns. So, maybe instead of first thing in the morning, grabbing your phone and looking at it, you don't touch it for an hour, right? You're not going to get on the social media. Maybe instead of grabbing that first cup of coffee, you're going to stretch first, right? You're going to take some time. But you're changing things up because you're breaking old patterns and creating new patterns that are going to benefit you in a big way. So big benefits here. Big benefits. I love that. Big benefits. All right. So let's get your angels, guides, and ancestors involved here. Angels, guides, ancestors for Cancer. For my beautiful Cancers out there, what is the message? What is it that Cancer needs to know? First card out, we have, 3 of Pentacles. You're definitely changing up the routines for sure. The 3 of Pentacles is about, it can be about, teamwork, okay? So maybe you're involving your family or your significant other or friends to say, hey, I would like you to do this with me. I would like to change this pattern. So maybe you and a friend go for a walk every morning, right? And that's changing the patterns. But this is also your angels, guides, and ancestors working with you to help you change those patterns, to sit there and say, let's do this together. Let's change your thoughts. Let's change how you think about things, how you physically do things. Like, let's change our emotions, how we feel about things. Let's do affirmations. But you're really working with the universe right now, and with some of you, physical human beings to partner up and to change those habits. Now, that can even be like, for instance, like if you wanted to do an exercise routine or yoga in the morning, you're partnering with a certain channel where you watch that. Okay. So be broad on what that partnership is, what that teamwork is. But it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. I love that. And it's another 3 beginnings of manifestation here. You're beginning to, you're going to start manifesting some material things that you want in your life because you change the patterns of behavior, what have you. So show us more, please, for Cancer. Show us more, please. Thank you. Yeah, boy, Cancer. Yeah. The High Priestess, you are definitely changing your spirituality, your law of attraction, how it works, changing your wording in your journals. You are bringing in this knowledge. You're gaining this knowledge, right, of how to really manifest. And part of it, I think, is a big realization that, I've been doing the same thing over and over again. It's not resulting. So you're asking your higher self, you're asking your angels, guides, and ancestors, show me what I should change. And they will, and something will inspire you. And you're like, I'm going to do that every day. So maybe every morning, instead of, again, looking at your phone, you start journaling and saying what you want from the universe, right? And I'm seeing this, you'll be given signs, okay, that it's working. You'll be given opportunities put in front of you to change that, okay? And it makes you a creator. The High Priestess is a creator, okay? So there you go. I love this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me more here. Thank you. What do we have here? Yeah, you're getting a whole new perspective on it. Yet another 3, guys. The 12, that's another 3. Guys, look up angel number 333. You are definitely going to start manifesting the things that you want in your life because you're changing your perspective. You're changing your patterns. You're changing your patterns. And it's like you have an epiphany here, okay? That is, and that's, we got a lot of major arcana right here. So it's like, that's the big change. You really are. This is not, I'm going to do this for a day. This is, I am completely changing my lifestyle in the sense of how I go about manifesting what I want. I love it. Show me more. Angels, guides, ancestors, show me more here. What is it that Cancer needs to know? Look at that. Look at what this brings in for you. The Ace of Cups, this is going to bring in so much love for self. This is going to bring in so much creativity. This is going to be, my cup is overfloweth. It's a new beginning, right? The aces are about new beginnings. You are changing the patterns. You're having a new beginning, and it brings in love in many forms, okay? Not just, romantic love, although it can be, right? Because if you change your patterns, like maybe you're, sitting there saying love's never going to come in, but you change your patterns and you start meditating on it. You change your patterns and you start getting on a dating site, even though the whole world says don't do it, right? You're changing those patterns. And it brings in abundance here, this abundance of love for self, love and creativity and new ideas and all sorts of beautiful things. It is the new beginning. I love that. So sorry, can't clear my throat here. Oh my gosh, yes. I told you have the epiphany. You have the Tower. There's the breakthrough, right? There's where you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I didn't realize it before, or maybe I did, but I didn't do anything about it. I need to change my patterns of behavior. I need to change up my day. I need to wake up an hour earlier, go to bed an hour earlier. I need to take time out for that meditation, whatever it is. But you do have an awakening, an epiphany, and you start changing things. And we have to change things, right? We have to change it up. So this is beautiful. I am loving this for you. You totally start changing a lot of things on your routines and what you do. Beautiful energy. What just flew out here? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. You got the Magician. Now you start seeing this manifestation being able to begin, right? Again, if you do the same things over and over, guys, and we all do, so nobody's, giving you any shade here. When we do that and then we expect different results, well, we're not going to get different results, right? You change everything up, and that is what creates you to be the magician, the co-creator that you're supposed to be. You literally come to an epiphany here, and it's going to bring in this new beginning. It's going to bring in possibility, right? I'm just going to move this camera back a little bit, guys, for the next card, because I didn't realize how close I had set it up there. I do that all the time. Apparently my depth perception is not that great. Anyway, let's get some more energy for you, Cancer. Angels, guides, ancestors, what does Cancer need to know here? What does Cancer need to know? Show us clearly. What does Cancer need to know? Show us clearly, please. Show us clearly. What does Cancer need to know? Angels, guides, ancestors. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Angel of the universe. Yes. I love this. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Yes, you are. Do it differently. Change the patterns. Okay? Change it up. Okay? That's what the expansion is. It's changing the way you do things to create different results that you are manifesting, which is so beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. So Cancer, we are going to do the extended reading. That is going to be on the Patreon channel. If you have not been over there, I highly recommend you check it out. The link for the Patreon channel is in the description box below. And we're going to get some of the energy that your angels, guides, and ancestors want to talk about for that extended. So show us clearly, please. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, guys. The 8 of Wands came out in reverse, but I love it. I love it. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. Thank you. What just popped out here? Okay, yeah, okay, sorry, couldn't read it. Knight of Wands. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, so listen, Cancer, if this is the end of the road for you, take the advice from Spirit. Break those old patterns, replace them with good patterns. If you are coming over to Patreon for the extended, I cannot wait to see you there. And all of my love to you, Cancer.